added into the new CODA is the counter feature. So the counter enables you to track 3 types of things on your event buttons. So what I'm going to do first is add a few counters to go along with these event buttons that I prepared earlier. So you click on the icon, as I just did from the toolbar, and I just move the counters into place. So I click on the first counter and there's a little arrow there. If I click and drag towards my first event button, you can see 3 different options. Now these are the 3 things that I can track with my event buttons. So the first one is the number of closed instances, and this will provide a count for the number of closed instances I have for that particular event. The second option I have down here is total time. So this will provide a counter that tracks the total accumulated time that that particular event button has been active. And the last option I have here is last activated time. And this will actually show me the last length of time that a particular event button was active for. So that'll reset each time I press the event button. So the first button I'm going to set up is the number of closed instances. Now the second counter I'm going to set up, click and drag, for total time. And the last counter I'm going to set up is for the last activated time. So I've got 3 counters linked to 3 separate event buttons. So now I'm just going to demonstrate these in action. So if I go into code mode, you can see my coding history form pop up, and I'm going to start the timer at the top, and I'll click on all 3 events. And you can see the counters in the total time start running and the last activated time start running. So when I stop these, we see the first event button has been pressed once, so it counts 1 closed instance. The total time button was running for 9 seconds, so it shows 9 seconds, and the last activated time shows 9 seconds as well. So if I press these again, you can see the closed instances. Every time I activate and deactivate, it'll add another one to that counter. The total time, if I stop that now, you can see that that's showing 22 seconds, which is the accumulated time. Whereas this one, if I deactivate that, will just show you the amount of time that it was pressed for in that particular instance. Resetting again, and then showing that it was for 3 seconds.